Hi there, this is Dominique Dejean Craig, and tonight we are going to talk about continued violence across the country. Now, when I say continued violence, I'm talking specifically about Black Lives Matter violence. Now, of course, we can talk about we could talk about black on black violence, and maybe we'll touch on that. But specifically, I'm talking about the violence that is as a direct result of Black Lives Matter. I'm talking about the statues. I'm talking about the arson. I'm talking about the assaults. I'm talking about the murders, the shootings. This is all across the country. Seattle was probably one of the worst examples, but I don't know, Portland is pretty bad too. And then of course, Los Angeles, my goodness. Atlanta, New York, St. Louis, Detroit. Now, honestly, at first I was going to mention a little something about all of these cities, but there is just too much going on. It's all Democrat-run cities. And what's going on, the Democrats, the same Democrats who bail out Black Lives Matter when they get arrested, these are the cats who are running these cities. They're telling the police to stand down. They're letting these people take over the cities. My goodness, man, it's just terrible what's going on. We've had murders, shootings. The police are being assaulted. The police are being assaulted. The same cop in New York who took a knee with Black Lives Matter was assaulted by Black Lives Matter. They got it on camera. Something like 12 cops dead, 1,200 cops injured across the country. Wait a minute. You're telling me this is because of George Floyd? Yeah, right. It was because of George Floyd. Black Lives Matter is killing Americans. Black Lives Matter is killing Americans. And the Democratic mayors of these cities are enabling this. They are letting it happen. The Democratic governors are also aware of this. They're letting it happen. They're all part of the same money train. Now, I don't know if the Democrats are paying Black Lives Matter or if the same money that pays the Democrats pays Black Lives Matter. But Black Lives Matter is attacking Americans. And the Democratic mayors, it's treason. It's cowardly the way they abdicate their duty. What Trump is doing, he sent in Department of Homeland Security to Portland, and the mayor of Portland asked them to leave, asked them if they would paint over graffiti. And the Department of Homeland Security told them no. What we're about to witness, President Trump is going to have to start sending in federal troops to restore law and order. If you vote for the Democrats, you are voting for lawlessness. You are voting for anarchy and chaos. The Republicans have become the party of law and order. You tired of black people being exploited and used like toilet paper by the Democrats? Well, unfortunately, even during slavery, there were slaves who didn't want to leave the plantation. And I do these videos every day. I get called all kind of names. I just want to let you know that you can't save everybody. This is not the unity train. I don't want to unite with everybody, okay? Only flies want to unite with trash. This is about, do you want America to be a country of law and order? Or do you want America to be a country of lawlessness and chaos? It's really coming down to that right there. Don't believe the hype that the Democrats are selling you. They are absolutely positively trying to bring in socialism. Now let's take a look at this. For example, President Trump wants to reopen the schools. To reopen the schools, it should cost about $30 billion. The teachers union wants $430 billion to reopen the schools. $430 billion. Wait a minute. The teachers union wants to defund police. They want to close private schools and charter schools. They want to pass the HEROES Act so they get an additional $116 billion of federal funding. And wait a minute. I thought you worked for us. Now you're telling us what to do? Now you're extorting us? I thought you worked for us. But since it's clear that you don't work for us, but that you work for you, and that for you, teaching is, it's not a passion. It's not something that you do with your life. It's just something that you do to make money. Since for you, teaching is not a calling, but a profession. Well, I tell you what, here's what we're going to do. Those of us who can, we're all going to take our kids out of public school anyway. Slowly but surely, the district is going to realize, if they haven't already, that it costs less money to educate kids at home than it does in school. And slowly, piece by piece, the teachers union will lose students and therefore power. They won't be able to stop private schools. They won't be able to stop school choice. And sooner or later, we will break the back of the teachers union, because the teachers union is trying to break the back of the country. Black Lives Matter is attacking Americans. That's our video. Thanks for watching.